Hello, my dear friends, and a very warm welcome to our channel. It's always a pleasure to gather with you. Today we're going to explore something truly fascinating, something that might be sitting right in your spice rack at this very moment, yet its profound potential for our health, especially our bone health as we age, often goes unrecognized. I'm talking about two humble spices, turmeric, with its vibrant golden hue, and black pepper, the trusty companion in so many dishes. Individually they are wonderful, but together they become something extraordinary, a golden duo that researchers and even some doctors are now looking at with incredible interest, particularly for its remarkable benefits for our bones. Have you ever wondered if there are natural ways to support your bone strength, to keep your skeleton sturdy and resilient as the years go by? Well, you might be surprised to learn that this simple combination could be a powerful secret weapon. So stay with me as we unlock the amazing story of turmeric and black pepper and how they might just revolutionize your approach to bone health. For centuries, turmeric has been a cornerstone of traditional medicine, especially in Ayurvedic and Chinese practices. It's revered not just for its ability to add color and flavor to food, but for its wide array of healing properties. When we talk about turmeric, we're really talking about its star-active compound, curcumin. This is the bright yellow polyphenol that gives turmeric its characteristic color and is responsible for most of its medicinal magic. Now, when it comes to bone health, curcumin is emerging as a real potential powerhouse. Let's look at why. Firstly, curcumin is a potent anti-inflammatory agent. Chronic inflammation is a known enemy of bone health. It can disrupt the delicate balance between bone formation, by cells called osteoblasts, and bone resorption, by cells called osteoclasts. When inflammation is high, it tends to promote more bone breakdown than formation, leading to a gradual loss of bone density and strength. Curcumin works by inhibiting various inflammatory pathways in the body. It can help to quell this underlying inflammation, thereby creating a more favorable environment for bone preservation and even bone building. Many studies have shown curcumin's effectiveness in reducing inflammatory markers, which is good news for our skeletal system. Secondly, curcumin is a powerful antioxidant. Oxidative stress caused by an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in the body is another factor that can damage bone cells and impair bone health. Free radicals can directly harm osteoblasts, the cells responsible for making new bone. Curcumin is brilliant at neutralizing these harmful free radicals, protecting our bone cells from oxidative damage. By reducing oxidative stress, curcumin helps to maintain the integrity and function of our bone-building machinery. These anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties have significant implications for common bone-related conditions that affect many older adults. Osteoarthritis. This is a degenerative joint disease characterized by the breakdown of cartilage and underlying bone, often accompanied by pain and inflammation. Curcumin's anti-inflammatory effects can help to reduce the pain and swelling associated with osteoarthritis, improving joint function and quality of life. Some studies have even suggested that curcumin might be as effective as certain non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, for pain relief in osteoarthritis, but with fewer side effects for many people. Osteoporosis. This is a condition where bones become weak and brittle, making them more prone to fractures. Osteoporosis is often linked to an imbalance where bone resorption outpaces bone formation. Research, including animal studies and some preliminary human trials, suggests that curcumin may help to shift this balance. It appears to inhibit the activity of osteoclasts, the bone-resorbing cells, and may even stimulate the activity of osteoblasts, the bone-forming cells. By doing so, curcumin could potentially help to slow down bone loss and improve bone mineral density. For example, some studies have shown that curcumin supplementation can improve markers of bone turnover, indicating a positive effect on bone metabolism. While more extensive human clinical trials are needed, the existing evidence is incredibly promising. Think of curcumin as a diligent guardian for your bones, fighting off the enemies of inflammation and oxidative stress, and creating a healthier environment for your skeletal framework to thrive. It's a natural compound with a long history of safe use in food, now being validated by modern science for its profound health benefits. Now, if turmeric, or more specifically curcumin, is the hero of our story, then black pepper, or its key active compound piperine, is its indispensable sidekick, its best partner. You see, curcumin, for all its amazing benefits, has one significant challenge. It has relatively poor bioavailability when consumed on its own. This means that when you eat turmeric, only a small fraction of the curcumin actually gets absorbed into your bloodstream and reaches the tissues where it can do its good work. Much of it is rapidly metabolized in the liver and intestinal wall and then excreted from the body. This is where black pepper makes a truly dramatic entrance. Piperine, the pungent compound that gives black pepper its characteristic bite, has a remarkable ability. It's a natural bioenhancer. How does it work its magic with curcumin? Piperine inhibits certain enzymes in our liver and intestinal wall, particularly an enzyme called glucuronidation, which are responsible for breaking down curcumin and preparing it for excretion. By temporarily switching off or slowing down these enzymes, piperine allows curcumin to bypass this rapid metabolism. This means more of the curcumin can be absorbed from your digestive tract into your bloodstream, and it stays in your system for a longer period, significantly increasing its bioavailability. How significant is this effect? The results from studies are quite astounding. Research has shown that consuming piperine along with curcumin can increase the bioavailability of curcumin by as much as 2,000%. Yes, you read that right, 2,000%. That's not a small improvement. It's a game changer. It means that a much smaller dose of turmeric, when combined with a little black pepper, can have a far more potent effect than a much larger dose of turmeric taken alone. So black pepper isn't just adding a bit of spice to the mix, it's acting as a key that unlocks curcumin's full potential. It ensures that more of this precious golden compound gets to where it's needed in your body, including your bones, to exert its protective and health-promoting effects. This synergistic relationship is a beautiful example of how nature often provides solutions in combinations. It's why traditional cuisines that use turmeric often also include black pepper. Perhaps our ancestors intuitively understood this powerful partnership long before science could explain it. This dynamic duo is what makes the turmeric-black pepper combination so incredibly exciting for bone health and beyond. The idea that combining turmeric and black pepper can significantly boost curcumin's effectiveness isn't just a theoretical concept. It's backed by a growing body of scientific research and supported by numerous real-life experiences. Let's explore some of this evidence. Scientific studies have been instrumental in uncovering the power of this combination, particularly in areas relevant to bone health, such as inflammation and bone density. Animal studies. Many initial investigations are conducted on animal models, often rats or mice, which can provide valuable insights into biological mechanisms. Several such studies have looked at the effects of curcumin and piperine on bone health. For instance, research on animal models of osteoporosis has shown that the combination of curcumin and piperine can lead to significant improvements in bone mineral density compared to curcumin alone or a control group. These studies often measure bone strength, look at bone microarchitecture using imaging techniques, and analyze markers of bone formation and resorption in the blood. The results frequently indicate that the piperine-enhanced curcumin is much more effective at preventing bone loss and even promoting some bone regeneration. Human clinical trials. While more large-scale human trials are always needed, some promising studies have emerged. For example, clinical trials investigating the effects of curcumin, often with piperine, on osteoarthritis, have demonstrated significant reductions in pain and stiffness, and improvements in physical function. Patients receiving the curcumin-piperine combination often report needing less pain medication. Although direct, large-scale human trials focusing specifically on turmeric and black pepper for osteoporosis prevention or treatment are still evolving. The strong evidence for its anti-inflammatory effects and the positive results from osteoarthritis trials, which also involves bone health, are very encouraging. Researchers are actively exploring how these benefits translate to bone density and fracture risk in older adults. Some smaller studies have indicated improvements in bone density markers in postmenopausal women taking curcumin and piperine supplements. The general consensus from the scientific community is that the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties of curcumin, supercharged by piperine's bioavailability enhancing effect, create a powerful defense against the processes that degrade bone and joint health. Researchers often point to the modulation of specific cellular pathways, like the NF-kappa B pathway, a key regulator of inflammation, as a mechanism by which curcumin exerts its protective effects, with piperine ensuring enough curcumin gets to the target cells. Beyond the controlled environment of laboratories and clinical trials, there are countless anecdotal reports and real-life stories from individuals who have incorporated turmeric and black pepper into their daily routines and experienced positive changes. Individuals with arthritis. Many people suffering from osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis share stories of finding significant relief from pain and inflammation after regularly consuming turmeric and black pepper, often in the form of golden milk, or by adding the spice combination to their foods. They report increased mobility, less morning stiffness, and a greater ability to engage in daily activities. For some, this has meant a reduced reliance on prescription pain medications. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts, even younger, active individuals sometimes use turmeric and black pepper to help manage exercise-induced inflammation and support recovery. While their primary concern might not be age-related bone loss, their experiences highlight the potent anti-inflammatory effects of the combination. Older adults concerned with bone health. Many seniors, upon learning about the potential benefits, have started to consciously include more turmeric and black pepper in their diets or take supplements. They might not see dramatic changes on a bone density scan overnight, as bone changes are slow, but many report feeling generally better, with fewer aches and pains, which they attribute to the anti-inflammatory properties. Some who have had follow-up bone density tests after a period of consistent use have reported stable or even slightly improved readings, though it's always hard to isolate the exact cause in real-world scenarios with multiple lifestyle factors at play. Of course, these personal stories are not a substitute for rigorous scientific evidence, but they provide compelling real-world context and often inspire others to explore these natural options under the guidance of their healthcare providers. They underscore the feeling that this golden duo offers a gentle yet powerful way to support the body's own healing and protective mechanisms. The sheer volume of positive experiences shared across communities is hard to ignore and adds to the excitement surrounding this ancient remedy backed by modern insights. So you're intrigued by the potential bone-boosting benefits of turmeric and black pepper, and you're wondering how to easily incorporate this golden duo into your daily life. The good news is that it's remarkably simple. You don't need to be a gourmet chef to create delicious and healthy bone-protective meals or drinks. Here are a few easy and popular ways. One of the most beloved and widely recognized methods is making golden milk. This warm, comforting drink is not only delicious, but also a fantastic way to get your daily dose of turmeric and black pepper. Simple golden milk. Recipe. Ingredients: 1 cup of milk, dairy or plant-based like almond, coconut or oat milk, 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper or a few fresh grinds, a small piece of fresh ginger, grated or sliced, optional but adds extra anti-inflammatory punch and flavor, and a sweetener like honey or maple syrup to taste, optional. Some people also like to add a pinch of cinnamon or cardamom. Instructions: gently warm the milk in a small saucepan over medium heat. Do not boil. Add the turmeric, black pepper, and ginger, if using. Whisk well to combine and prevent clumps. Let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes, allowing the spices to infuse. Strain the milk if you used fresh ginger pieces. Stir in your sweetener of choice if desired. Pour into a mug and enjoy warm. Serving suggestion: many people enjoy golden milk in the evening as a soothing bedtime drink, but it can be consumed at any time of day. Another incredibly easy way to use this combination is by adding it to your everyday cooking. Curries and stews. Turmeric is a staple in many curry dishes, and black pepper is a natural complement. When making your favorite vegetable, lentil, chicken, or fish curry or stew, be generous with the turmeric and always add a good pinch or grind of black pepper. Soups. Sprinkle turmeric and black pepper into lentil soups, vegetable soups, or chicken noodle soup for an added layer of flavor and health benefits. Rice and grain dishes. Add a teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper to the water when cooking rice, quinoa, or other grains. It will give them a beautiful golden color and a subtle, earthy flavor. Scrambled eggs or tofu. Scramble. A dash of turmeric and black pepper can elevate your breakfast scramble, adding both color and a healthful kick. Roasted vegetables. Toss your favorite vegetables like cauliflower, potatoes, carrots, or broccoli with a little olive oil, turmeric, black pepper, and other spices of your choice before roasting. They'll come out beautifully golden and delicious. Salad dressings. Whisk a little turmeric and black pepper into your homemade vinaigrettes or other salad dressings. Smoothies. While it might sound unusual to some, a small amount of turmeric and a tiny pinch of black pepper can be added to fruit or vegetable smoothies. The other ingredients often mask the strong spice flavor. Start with a very small amount and adjust to your taste. General tips for cooking with turmeric and black pepper. Add fat. Curcumin is fat-soluble, which means it absorbs better in the presence of some fat. So when cooking with turmeric, including a little healthy fat like olive oil, coconut oil, ghee, or the fat naturally present in some foods, can further enhance its absorption, in addition to the black pepper. Heat can help, moderately. Some studies suggest that gentle heating can also improve curcumin's solubility and bioavailability, which naturally happens when you incorporate it into cooked dishes. Fresh versus ground. Both fresh turmeric root, which looks similar to ginger root but is bright orange inside, and ground turmeric powder are effective. If using fresh, you'll need to use about 3 times the amount of ground, and it's best to grate it finely. Always use freshly ground black pepper if possible, as it retains more piperine. The beauty of these methods is their simplicity and versatility. You can easily adapt them to your own taste preferences and dietary needs. Start with small amounts, especially if you're new to using turmeric regularly, and gradually increase as you get accustomed to the flavor. Enjoy experimenting and making this golden duo a delicious part of your bone-healthy lifestyle. While incorporating turmeric and black pepper into your diet is generally safe and beneficial for most people, especially in culinary amounts, it's always wise to be aware of a few guidelines and potential precautions, particularly if you're considering using them in larger, concentrated amounts like supplements, or if you have certain health conditions. Correct usage and dosage. Culinary amounts. When using turmeric and black pepper as spices in your cooking, like in golden milk or curries, you are generally well within safe limits. A common approach is to use about 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder per day, always accompanied by at least 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper or a few good grinds from a pepper mill to ensure piperine is present for absorption. Supplements. If you are considering taking curcumin supplements, which often come pre-formulated with piperine, sometimes marketed as bioperine RR, it's crucial to follow the dosage instructions on the product label, or, even better, consult with your doctor or a qualified healthcare practitioner. Supplement dosages can vary widely, and what's appropriate for one person might not be for another. They can help you determine a safe and effective dose based on your individual health status and needs. Frequency and timing. For general health support, incorporating these spices into 1 or 2 meals or drinks per day is a good approach. There isn't a strict best time to consume them. It can be whenever it fits into your routine. Some prefer golden milk in the evening for its soothing qualities.